All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, we're not working on this one. We're also not working on the Nissan that we just got from Copart after selling our Nissan Murano. Today we're working in an Acura. Yes, it's an Acura XLT or something like that. It is a project, let me tell you that, and we bought it unseen, and it's a nugget. It's a cookie crumb. It's the crumbs of the cookie, pretty much. It's bad. It hit a deer in the front, but that's not the bad part. It looks like somebody else worked on it. You guys get to see a little bit more about it in the video. Obviously, it's gonna be a quick one, down to the point. But I do want to welcome our new subscribers, guys. We got 9 new subscribers. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for joining us today, guys. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for being here with us today. That 9 new subscribers, guys, put us at 828 subscribers here today. That's crazy. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Thank you very much for being here with us. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for making this possible, and appreciate you guys watching the videos. Without further ado, I do want to full disclosure, you're gonna see this shirt a lot in this video. They had a sale at Wally World, Walmart. Yes, I got 3 of them because I needed some shop shirts. They're always getting oil, fluids, grease, paint on them and stuff like that, and I gotta throw some away, so I gotta put some inventory back in. And I don't really care much about this Lucky shirt. I think it was from I don't know, St. Patrick's Day, maybe. I think. And then but yeah, they're shop shirts now, brand new shop shirts, guys. Oh, smell the newest. But yes, let's go ahead and get in there and get to work, because we got a lot of work to do today. Vámonos. All right, guys, we got here our trusty frame machine. We're pulling this out. We're, of course, we're heating it up. Get all this back to normal. We already advanced it about, I want to say 3 inches or so. So we just gotta pull it out a little bit more where the latch lines up with the hood, and we should be good. This doesn't matter, it's all broken. So as you guys can see, I'm just putting fire to it. So it loosens it up a little bit better, like right here. All that stuff, so yeah. Alright, looks like we have moved it a lot more now. You guys can see, we're still folded right there. But the new apron goes all the way to the top. So as long as we get all this straight, we should be fine. Gotta take that plastic off, see what's going on there, and see if we need to pull it a little bit more. Let me see the hood. Looks like the hood is where it needs to be, right there. It's latching now, so it's catching the latch. We should be all right there. We do have a new hood, by the way. This one's aluminum. We're not gonna attempt to save this one. This one's cheap enough that we went ahead and got another one. That is too much hood work at this point. So yeah, we got a new one. We're gonna do the new one instead. This one's just for references, just to at least get it semi-aligned with the whatchamacallit, latch thing. But yeah. Whew. Alright, looks like somebody attempted to fix it before us. We're missing this piece right here from the radiator. It goes on this one, and that right there is going to tell us if we pulled enough, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to change this anyways. We got a whole new piece coming in, so that won't matter at all. So we're just going to have to put the chain like right here and then pull this a little more so this whole thing right here can be back in place. It is moved just a tiny bit, as you guys can see right here. It's pretty minimum, but it's gonna affect the light. So yeah, it's supposed to look like this right here. So as you guys can see, not much, but it still moved a bit. And I want the light to be nice and flush with the fender. So yeah, this one's flush because it's broken. All this is broken. As you guys can see, it's not secure, so it moved with that piece there. All right, well, let's get all this stuff off and see what's good. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and concentrate on this right here. We're going to pull that a little bit forward. Let's see how it goes. We are going to warm it up a little bit. So prepare for some fire. All right, we're just gonna leave the stress. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and leave the stress. We're gonna go ahead and leave the stress on it, just so this one can stay expanded. As you guys can see, it's no longer wrinkled right there. And we went ahead and pulled the rest of the way that we needed. So this is aligned, and this is back where it needs to be. So that's good. Now we just gotta go ahead and wait for it to cool down, and we should be good to start taking the radiator, the lights, and all these stuff out. We clear the battery and everything, so we should be where we need to be. We'll know for sure once we put the new one. We got to take the front bumper and all that stuff off though, because this is coming in and it is a mess. Alright, guys, we went ahead and take out the hood of the car. Yes, the project car, we already started it. I knew I get too excited, I'm sorry, but there you go. We already have the hood off the car. As you guys can see, recently we went ahead and pulled this, which is really good. This one's still bent, so every single part's supposed to be here already. So we're gonna go ahead and start opening parts. I know that's the hood, obviously. That's the front grille, which we have it on top already. Those are the lights. And this little one, I don't know what that is, but we're still opening it to see what it is. And yes, we have plenty of them inside the car as well, because we already put some in here. We got the cross member right there, or the radiator support, whatever you want to call it, and some more boxes there. So we're going to go ahead and start opening everything, see what we got, what we don't, and start disassembling this thing to put it all together. But before we do all that, since we pull this and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and measure the hood, make sure everything aligns. If that does align, then it's okay for us to start taking the lights off, bumper, and then getting this pulled out of here, because this one is a little too mangled, and they were cheap enough where we can get a new one, or we heat it up so we can get it flat right there. But yeah, since they're cheap enough, there's no point of us wasting our energy saving this one. So we're just gonna go ahead and replace it. We just gotta make sure everything's squared out and everything fits where it needs to be. And yeah, this is nothing structural. The structure is down here where this is your crash bar and it's connected to the frame. So we got saved right there. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Alright, guys, so I have here the shocks for the hood here, and then this is the radiator. Kind of promising right there, but we'll open it up, see what's good. Well, kind of already checked it, to be honest. Everything seems okay. Yeah, that's our radiator. I'm not gonna take it out right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place that with the rest of the parts, just making sure we have all the parts. And then this one here, I don't know what it is. Handle with care. So let me go ahead and open this one. Looks like this right here was the fan. Yeah, we got a fan. And obviously this is our grill. Get you guys in there. It's our Acura grill. Oh yeah. So we got most of the stuff. And here's our mystery box, guys. I don't even know what it is. Hopefully it's still for this car, because we're still waiting on parts for that one. Oh my gosh, that's taking forever, to be honest with y'all. I don't know what this is. What could this be? Oh, better not be another grill. Look like it. Look like it is a grill. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. This is the top part of the bumper. That's what that is. Alright. So yeah, this is gonna be the top part of the bumper where the grill assembles to. So this one goes like right up here somewhere. I think we won't know until we put everything together. And there it is. It's not on. I just placed it there, mocking it. But yeah, this is what it is. It covers the lights, unites the bumper, unites the top part, and the grill goes in there. So this needs painting, obviously. But as you guys can see, we are where we need to be. So that's pretty good. We did a good job. And of course we have this over here. As you guys seen it, it's all here. Yes sir. Just gotta take it off the plastic and see if it goes screw in or spot weld. I hope it's screwed in. I ain't trying to spot weld stuff. Alright guys, like always, we're missing the hood hinges. That was the only thing missing. The hood hinges are mingled, so we need to order some new ones. We got everything else here. So again, we're held back by a simple fact that we need hood hinges. I am going to see how much they're online, and as well as call my local junkyard, see if they have anything of this age, and hopefully they do. That way we can just go take them off and come put them in here. OEM ones are way better than aftermarket ones anyways, so yeah. And I don't want to take nothing apart just yet until I have those hood hinges, so I can make sure everything's aligning before starting to pull everything, because if we need to pull a little more, I need to know where and where from before putting that in there. So it makes it just easier for us to do that. And yeah, for now I'm just gonna go ahead and open the lights, make sure they're the right ones, and that's about it. I think that's the last thing I gotta look at that I have not checked yet. Everything else checks out, seems to be the right stuff. The lights are this ones here, so yeah, let me crack them open, see what they look like. Alrighty then, so they seem to be the same ones. Obviously these ones are brand new, so they look way better than this old things, even though they're cracked. But we have all the same tabs, we have the same features, everything's the same, so we should be okay. This is the whole light. I ain't trying to move it as much on the hood because I don't want to scratch the hood, obviously. Yes, we still got to scuff it and paint it, but so far so good. I guess it's just those hood hinges we're needing. Look at that. We're missing this whole piece right there. That's crazy. That was a heavy deer. Alright guys, good morning. Today we're going to concentrate on taking out the radiator, taking out the fans, taking out the hose, or leaving the hose if we can. But yeah, taking all this off right here so we can see if the new stuff fits in right or is the same as the OEM ones. Alright, well, let's get to it. Alright guys, just like that, we have the old radiator in here. We're holding the new one up in here. We're going to go ahead and take it out of there. And we have plenty of space. Let me tell you, this was a mission because we have a plastic down there. That thing over there sucks. It goes all the way through the car, up through the wheel well. It is a mayhem just to put that plastic on the ground. Yeah. And the plastic doesn't allow us to access the fan bolts or anything. But now we got everything. This is the wire harness for the fans, as you guys can see, and then we have the wire harness for the little sensor, cooling sensor. We had to take the battery out just to get enough space to get back here. Yeah, these Acuras don't have much space to work on. You gotta start taking stuff out, but everything seems to be out and ready for the new stuff. Let's get it. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and move this piece to that light, and we're also going to move this computer to this light. So let's swap everything to the new ones and leave the old ones out. Yes sir, let's get it. Well, there's a lot of guts with this. So we got the computer, we got this guy that runs around to this bolt that goes into that hole. Yep, there's a lot of stuff just to get the new lights in there. That's crazy. Oh well, here we go. Last bolt. Alrighty guys, so we went ahead and sanded the hood. We also sanded this here, this part of the grill. Yes sir, it is ready for paint. However, we can't paint tonight just because we forgot to go get the paint, guys. Yes, we're gonna finish it tonight, but we're gonna have to wait because we still gotta go get the paint. So tomorrow will be another day. Yes sir, it is done for today. We have done everything we can. We didn't put the front bumper on just yet, just because that piece over there, it has the chrome and the front grille, and then the front grille goes into the bumper with some tabs. Over there is the bumper. It goes into the bumper with some tabs, and it's easier to put the grille on while it's outside the car. All these little tabs right here. So yeah, so once we finish this, paint those two, we can assemble the whole car back together. But everything's aligned, everything's good. That will be for another day. Tomorrow we'll go ahead and pick up the paint. But for tonight, we are going to sleep, y'all. Alrighty guys, so here we go back into town because we forgot the paint. Yes sir, so we're gonna go ahead, get this paint, get this thing painted, and then we're gonna let them dry, hopefully overnight, because by the time we get back to our house, it's gonna be a little later than today. Currently it's 11:33, so probably when we get back it's gonna be probably like 2 p.m. or something. So we're just gonna let them dry in the garage overnight, and I'll see you guys after it's painted. Alright guys, so it's time to assemble the hood. It is super dry. It dried really well overnight. We're gonna go ahead and assemble the front grille. We got our piece paint match. Yes sir. Assemble that grille together. Put the hood on, put the grille, and then we can put the bumper with the grille, obviously, all together. Shaplam, and we should be done. Alright, let's get it. Alright guys, so it is 3 days after we're supposed to be getting this paint. They gave us the wrong paint. Yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's super blue, it's not even gray like the car. This one is just blue. Like, yeah, it's, I don't know, it's a different shade of blue, and we need a shade of gray. So we brought the VIN number, and then we brought the gas cap so they can give us the right stuff, or at least close to what we need, because this is way off. And yeah, so here I go. I'm gonna go ahead and see how they treat us. Last time they didn't want to cover clear or anything else, even though it was their mistake. Gave us a whole different shade, a whole different paint. Even I checked the paint code and it wasn't even matching, so it's a whole different paint code. It's a mess, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix this, get back and redo the parts. Yes, sir. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So yes, guys, they gave me the wrong paint code as well. So yeah, we're here just, you know, scuffing it, sanding it again, so we can repaint the damn thing. When it's in here, it looks gray. It looks kind of like the car color out there. But when you take it outside, you can see that blue. And we don't want no blue. So yeah, we gotta redo this thing. Alright, guys, so we went ahead and painted. We're putting everything together. Still gotta put the screws in there. But this paint looks much better. It's not blue anymore. It's actually the car color. Here's the hood. Obviously brand new clear is gonna look way better than the old paint. Here's a close-up. You guys can see it matches really well. And car is dirty, dusty. This is in the light. This fender for some reason is a different shade than this right here. You guys can see. I don't know how good you guys can see that. I don't even know if you guys can see this. You see that? Maybe? No? I don't know. But when it comes down to the hood, it's about there. I don't know. To be honest with y'all, this car is different colors all over. Not sure if it got repainted at one point or what. But it is what it is. We got it as close as we can with the paint code and VIN number. Yeah, looks pretty close, pretty good. I look better in the light. That's what they all say. But yeah, let's go ahead and put it together, and we'll see how it looks on the daytime. All right, well, we just gotta put the bumper back in, assemble everything, and we should have a whole front end already, looking like a car again. Now that the light hits it, you guys can see the glitter in the color better. Look at that. Shiny. Nice and pretty. Alright, guys, so we went ahead and put this back together. There it is. It's all one car. Everything's buckled. We went ahead and put the screws, everything back together. We put a couple of self-tappers up in here because the bumper was just broken on the inside, so we got to work with what we got. On this side, however, everything was good, so we have all the original, I can't get in there because of the tire, but we got all the original stuff over here. So it was just that side over there, which it don't matter because that side looks way better than this side. This one already has some cracking in there. They try to do the door, and this is why it's so critical you guys check the cars before purchasing them, because some pictures like this right there, look, it looks like a normal car, nothing's wrong with it, but then you get close to it and then you start noticing stuff like that wheel right there. Look how much is sticking out. So this car was hit on right here at one point, and they fixed it. This is all Bondo. I can see the scratches from the sanding paper, but look at that. It's not even supposed to be like that. Look at this side. This is what it's supposed to look like. You see that? Look at that. The tire's inside. Look at that. So it needs that right there out. They didn't even try to stick it out. Look at that. You see that? It needed way more out. So this right here needs to come about, I want to say, another inch and a half, which is crazy to me. But yeah, that's what happens when you don't inspect the cars before getting it. Look at this opening right here. Almost my finger fits in that opening. So that means this whole thing moved, which is weird because the trunk is okay right here. The opening up here is good on the trunk. Then I looked over here and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This one's a little bit more open and this one's a little bit more closed. So that meaning all this quarter panel right here needs this way. So this can close a bit more. That can open up from the trunk. And obviously that can cover the back wheel. So yeah, that's the case on this car. It's crazy. Bought on scene. So yeah, you get what you pay for. You go for the cheapy cookies, and sometimes you get the crumbles. Pretty much. Somebody worked on it, sticked it back into the action, and said, good to go for somebody else. Yeah, guess who that somebody else was. Alright guys, it is daytime. Let's go ahead and reveal the finished product. Yes, sir. Would you look at this thing? I don't even know if you can see it with this sun. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out in the sun, as you guys can see. Look at that. Would you look at that? Come look at this. Would you just look at this? Come look at this. Oh yeah. Brand new headlights, brand new grill. Ooh, brand new hood. Yes, look at that. Oh my goodness. We are good. Let's take it outside, see what it looks in the sun. And here it is, guys, all done and over with. And look, we painted this with the same colors, but somehow this one matches way better than the hood does. I wonder why. Maybe how the flakes lay down, I think. I don't know. That is the awkwardest thing ever. This one looks a little darker than this one does, and it's the same paint, same color. I think it is how we lay the flakes down. That's crazy. But there it is. We're good. Better than blue, I tell you that. I can tell this is a whole different color fender. Gee, I remember blending this one in. I can tell the difference between the dark paint and that light gray. There it is. That's crazy. Oh well. It's good to go. Done. As best as we're gonna get it for the budget, so ain't no complaining. Nothing to it but to do it. Brand new paint versus old paint right there. It's a better drought. Yeah, it's the flakes. Look at that. You see the flakes now? Yeah, buddy. That's weird. This car has different flakes wherever you look at it. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video here on this Acura. Yes, we went ahead and finished it out. Everything's good to go. It is a cheap car anyway, so we're not too much worried about it. I wish I would inspect it truly before, you know, buying all these new parts, junk parts, but it was almost the same price for either junk parts or brand new parts. So they're cheap enough where we can definitely let whoever wants to know what's going on, how the car is and everything, and just sell it for the cheap. Some people just want a car from point A to point B. Now we have to take this lesson to check these cars before we buy them, because that was a turd. It was a nugget. It was something that hold on, somebody's knocking on the door. I wonder who it is. But yes guys, so yeah, just gotta learn how to look at the cars. If you're able to look at them, go look at them, because sometimes this comes out, but with that said, it came out really well, really nice anyway, so we're not gonna struggle. It is an Acura. We're not gonna overthink it either. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate every single one of you. It has been crazy lately trying to catch up with everything. I'm finally almost there, so we have plenty of projects, like actual personal projects, no flips. So we're probably gonna start a new series here real soon, guys. My actual cars that I am keeping here with us, and you guys are gonna get to see every single moment of that. So, but yeah, guys, stay tuned. Appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios. Is that mine?